Squawk, squawk, fellow sorrowers. Another Rick and Morty one. This one on um, the subject, topic, notion, and basis of the main character in my studies and research in my videos, which is, of course, Machine Mummy Mean. Ophiuchus, Lilith. Okay, it's the unholy trinity. It is Satan. It is Satan. Along with Eve and Lilith, they create an unholy trinity. You know, when I say the divine feminine, it's not what it really truly is. Yeah, the same way it's not. I always say that it's also Yahweh and Jehovah. It is. It is from the way they have rewritten the Bible. Yeah. So I hope you don't take offense when I say that. I'm not saying that there is no creator, and I'm certainly not saying that the creator is this. But to them it is, and that's why they've portrayed it to be so. Okay, so what's the name of this planet that Rick has apparently impregnated?
Hello, Gaia.
Gaia. Gnosticism, right? Gaia. Okay, so they've took a beautiful ideal and they've turned it into an ugly one because that's all they can ever do. To them, that is creation. That is creativity. Only way that they can. It's not the me, and I'd imagine it's not the you. See, let's see what else they dilute and pollute.
Hold on, let me just adjust my seismic to English translator.
Okay.
Where is she? You're looking at her. I don't understand. Isn't it obvious, Morty? I f***ed a planet. Sex with a living planet? Big step for mankind.
Yeah, we finally broke the deadbeat dad barrier.
Where the magic happened.
Gross.
Hey, Gaia, baby, Big Daddy Rick is here. What's the problem?
Children, birth cycle, no.
Okay, so he's using a language contraption, right? But in doing so, it's showing the mechanical, robotic, cybernetic, parasitic side of this entity, yeah? Because it is a machine as well as a mother of the rest, right? It is AI based. The Demiurge, the Archons, they are digital. They are artificial. Okay?
Right into it.
There's the anus. See it? They're obsessed. Okay, it didn't have to be. They made it so. Right? Now, this information unfortunately isn't mine. I wish it was. It's from one of the truth researchers I've mentioned before that I study. His name is Bill. He realised that the zigzag is a very sacred pattern that they use, that the Saturnian death cult use over and over and over and over, right? They use the zigzag because if you look carefully, it's an I, goes into an A, and then it goes into an M. I am, yeah? Now, the only characteristic that they've used to show a physical relation to Rick is their head shape, which is the same as his hair shape. And what shape is that? And what do they say the moment they're born?
Dad, do something, make it stop!
I know how to stop this. I thought she was gonna shit an egg.
I am. I am. I am. I am. That's what they're all saying, right? And they're blank, from dirt and dust. Get it? The only characteristic is that zigzag on the head, same as the zigzag on his hair. There's your I am. Yeah? The one true creator, as I've said before, would never ever have the ego, the arrogance, the vanity, or the narcissism to say I am. When you read I am in the Bible, that is not our creator. That's the demiurge. Okay? That's this fucking thing. Well, this thing is a portrayal of the demiurge, but they've gone for the artificial machine mother, as I've said before. Okay, there's another clip in this that I'm going to make a separate video on, which is more entwined, interweaved, and interlaced with the demiurge. This one is machine mummy mean. Okay, there's your I am.
Cool vacation, guys. So happy I got to see the human geyser instead of microdosing with my friends. More coming. Kids need father.
Yeah, baby quakes, how big is your orbit again? I mean, not to say you get around, but
Are you kidding me? Look at them. They look just like you.
yeah, and snakes look like dildos, Beth. What's your point?
Snakes. Snake reference. They want you to believe the snake rather than the dragon, you see. The dragon is this thing.
They do? Fact is, even if they were mine, which they're not, the best parent is evolution. They'll probably develop harder skin or maybe even webbed arms.
See? Harder skin and webbed arms. The fucking dragon, yeah? It's right there. Evolution is the best parent. So you can pass the buck when you blame evolution. Let's continue.
Gaia, baby, gonna need a little raw iron and steam.
Whatever you need, baby.
Raw iron. Raw iron. Iron and clay. The merging. The mixing. It's artificial. You see?
Dad, can we please go back and hang out with Grandpa's clay people? Why?
Clay people. Can we please go and hang out with Granddad's clay people? Do you have your iron? And now you got your clay. You see? Not reaching. Justin hides the biblical deception in his work with the scientific touch. You see how they do this? I also realised something a minute ago when I went for my walk. One of the videos I do, one of the paedophilia ones, they're referencing paedophilia. The two aliens that are attached to their faces have slit eyes, right? And then it made me think, for all these sci-fi ideas that get put in to Rick and Morty and therefore put into you when you watch it, Justin Roiland never once fucking mentions the reptilians, does he? I wonder why. Hmm? All these funny, silly races and organisms and entities never ever says the word reptilian. That's because they're the ones running him. And we're the ones that he's trying to run. He even mentions greys and stuff, but not them. They're never shown or seen, and they're never talked about.
Why? Because they might have a Sega Dreamcast? Why is it so hard for you two to let nature in?
Because this sucks ass. Camping is just being homeless without the change.
Huh?
See? And they put down nature and they put down your enjoyment of it, your appreciation of it, your respect for it. Yeah? Because they want the kids fixed on technology, on the artificial rather than the organic, on the digital rather than the analog.
That attitude is exactly why we're out here. You guys wouldn't last 2 seconds on your own. You're only happy when you're pinned in and drugged up like some kind of chicken or lemur.
Chicken reference to children sodomy of a child once again. And then what do you follow it up with? Lemur. Lemur. It's spelt different the way the Golden Dawn used it with Aleister Crowley, but that's why they said lemur. It didn't have to have been any fucking animal. A whole universe, parallel ones in fact, to choose a life form from. And he says chicken and lemur. And the Golden Dawn were all about chicken, all about child sodomy. It's where the practice come from. For the ones that practice it now, the Saturnian death cult.
I'm not a nerd. We're raising a society here, Beth. If we want them to be self-sufficient, they need to get out into space.
It's the only way. This is what your children are going to hear and learn Yeah, the only because it's not they're not just going to look at it and go ha 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 funny cartoon. Yeah, they put as many facts in here as they do lies, right? But in Rick saying that, or should I say Justin telling you that, is that we're only sufficient through technology. It's the only thing that gives us any point. Because that's the point of Rick, that he doesn't have one, right? He's lost, lonely, and numb to what counts, what matters. And it's putting you in that mindset as he's one of the main characters. So you have no choice but to feel what he feels and think how he thinks. Right?
Birth cycle coming.
Birth cycle, the cycle. Yeah? Life, death, sorry. Death, sacrifice, rebirth. It's all there. It's all part of their religion. That's why you should have nothing to do with any religion. It's about your spirituality. You know. You feel it, so you know it, right? What's true and what's false. And this shit is something else.
We got you, guy. Shoot him hard enough the middle.
So it's showing you the matrix grid, yeah? The systematic process of how we are processed into this material world, right? This is us on the conveyor belt, yeah? See? Our mouths get stuffed, shut the fuck up, do what we're, follow where we're putting you.
We got an
See that medic, intern, scientist, labourer, split us all up, divide us, make us think we're different from each other when we're all part of the same operation.
supply of teachers putting a strain on the literary drive.
Activating playwright converter.
Work, honey. Okay, the therapists are getting bored. We need to increase their supply of incest porn.
20% wasn't enough.
Incest, another reference straight out. They love it. They do it in every fucking episode. And what colour are the dials? It's green. For what's powering this system? Us. Our heart chakra. You see it? Our loose energy, our high vibrations. Well, lowered from being high.
The hell is that?
The unproductives. God damn it, how are there so many of them?
Unproductives?
Yeah, DJs, foodies, influencers. I just recirculate them.
Hear that? DJs, this, that, the other. Influencers. Influencers.